Aquarius, and welcome back to my channel. Whether you are in Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or however Aquarius may show up on your astrological natal chart, then these messages are for you. And today I'm going to be channeling messages focusing on what potential blessings or energies may be coming in your direction in the month of June. But first, for those of you who are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a second-degree Reiki practitioner, as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you're interested in learning more about me, my client testimonials, or my credentials, just take a look down below in the description box and click on that credentials link. For those of you who are my subscribers, my new viewers and visitors alike, I want to thank each and every one of you for your love, your support, and your loyalty to our channel. I greatly appreciate it. As you know, these are all free channeled messages, and the only thing I ask in return is if you could please give me a thumbs up, like, share, or subscribe so that Two of Cups is coming out for you, so that I know that you are enjoying these free channeled messages. And if you haven't done so already, turn on your notification bell so you don't miss out on new content upload. All right, Aquarius, so Two of Cups already came out of the deck for you. And just giving you a heads up here, June 22nd, of course, depending upon your location, there is going to be a full moon in Capricorn, okay? Now, another important announcement here is that Saturn is going retrograde on June 29th, and that's going to take a long time, because the ending of that Saturn in retrograde will be November 15th. So that's a good 6 months there. Now, if you have any placements in mutable signs such as Pisces, Gemini, Sagittarius, or Virgo, then that Saturn in retrograde may impact you a little bit more, because that Saturn in retrograde is happening in the mutable sign of Pisces. We'll talk a little bit about that in a minute. But you do have here the Two of Cups. That, of course, is about partnership. Now, partnership here and the blessing of partnership, different areas here. So if we're talking about this or looking at this from the blessing of love coming in your direction, if you are already in a connection, this is talking about more of a mutual bond, a mutual partnership. There could be here ascending your relationship to a higher level of commitment. For others of you still contemplating that higher level of commitment, but there's definitely here this more of an emotional bond, okay? For others of you who may be talking to someone, getting to know someone, there's this feeling here of two people, even if they may be a little bit different, or they may have they may work in different industries, have different perspective, different ideals, different goals, have the same mindset, or at least the same emotional energy towards one another in regards to blossoming in a blossoming friendship, or for others of you, just plain old love. Okay, so no matter what external differences there may be, there is here a strong sense of a similarity here, or a common goal in regards to emotions and feelings and love. Okay. Now, if we're looking at this from the perspective of work, of finances, things of that nature, this could be talking about here in the work sector, where you could be working with either a person or a team, and that team having a good rapport with each other, or that co-worker, or if you are the manager, the supervisor, the CEO, you getting along very well with your staff. So there's this sense of this mutual great rapport with one another. Okay. Now, for others of you here, this could be talking about clients. So again, more of a kind of a rapport here between you and your clients, and your clients and yourself. Okay. So let's take a look here at what other blessings may be coming in your direction here. Now, the reason why Saturn in retrograde may be of importance here for you, Aquarius, is because this is a type of energy where you're going to go inward a little bit. Okay, you're going to start looking at your internal growth. You're going to start looking internally here, because when Saturn is orbiting or moving in its usual normal routine or route, Saturn is focused about the discipline, about the responsibilities. It focuses on the external work. Now, because it will be in retrograde for 6 months, you may see especially if you have placements that are immutable signs such as Pisces, Virgo, Sagittarius, or Gemini in your moon, you know, in your rising, or however that may show up for you. There could be here a little bit of a reflective, contemplative type of energy where you're going to start looking more of inwards towards that emotional or internal growth here. Okay, so something here changing or shifting, and it being you doing that inner work rather than focusing on the external part of something here. You have blessed and you have a wind of change, exactly what I was talking about. I'm not surprised that has come out for you. You do have here blessed, and guess what? You have the Two of Cups, and you also have the angel number 22 here. So you have 222, 3 twos here, 2, 4, 6. The number 6 here could be of importance for some of you here. Now, blessed here is looking towards the past, okay? So it's looking at the past or recent past because it's looking towards my left-hand side. So this could be you reminiscing or being reflective of the blessings that you already have in your life. This is like more gratitude. This is you kind of looking back at where you are at this moment in time and where you were maybe a year or 2 years before that, right? And kind of like that contrast here or that reflective type of energy. What I'm also getting here is that there's this sense here of kind of not only of gratitude here, but there's something here where you are counting your blessings. So there may be here a situation, a circumstance, or an event that may be coming up in the month of June where you recognize or you're giving kind of thanks to, or you are in gratitude of either a person, the divine, you know, the creator, however, or whichever your religious or spiritual beliefs may be. But there's a sense here of, you know, kind of like thanking the creator, thanking your higher self, or thanking here either people or maybe even situations or circumstances or events here that may have been a blessing in disguise here for you. And perhaps you weren't kind of looking at it like that. But in the month of June, there may be something here that may resurface that type of looking back at something. For some of you here, interesting, because this is coming across as some of you, even if you are in a relationship or in a connection, there's a part of you here thinking about someone in the past or recent past. Okay, so you have the Two of Cups, which is partnership here. Okay, so you have the Two of Cups here, which is partnerships. And then you have this blessed card, which again has the number 2. So there's the sense here of you kind of like your mind or your energy here shifting to either that person, that relationship, that situation, circumstance, or event, but looking at it from a very kind of tender way. Okay, it's coming across as very loving, very tender, very much something that, you know, you may not even say anything to anyone. It may be something kind of like you're keeping it inside of your heart and you're just kind of acknowledging it through the sense of, you know, energy of thinking about that person or that past relationship for some of you. You do have a wind of change here, and that one has a zebra. Okay, and the zebra is looking at the past or recent past. Now, this is coming across as some of you here may be coming up into maybe a little bit of a rough patch in your current situation, circumstance, event having to do with either love, career, or finances. Okay, and that kind of tension, shift, or conflict there between you and another person, or you and your spouse, or you and a significant other, or you in your job or industry, that shift or that change may cause you to think back on either a person from the past or recent past, or a situation, circumstance, or event where you're looking at the current situation and then you're looking at that you're looking at something from the past and you're kind of saying, wow, you know, I thought this wasn't okay, but now that I'm here, now I think this was peachy cream. You know, that type of energy here where you're looking at two things and you're like, on second thought, you know, that type of energy. For others of you here, a wind of change is coming across here as something that you are unable to see, but that may be stirring up here in the month of June. So there could be here an unexpected situation, circumstance, or event that may shake things up a little bit here in regards to either your love life. You may feel energetically that you are out of sorts or out of sync, or it could be here a situation, circumstance, or event where there is a little bit of a rough patch here, a little bit of tension. But because this partnership energy is here, there's this sense of some of you really connecting with your higher self and kind of trying to recalibrate or counting your blessings here with this blessed card. Now, for some of you here, you have 1, 2, 3 cards looking towards the left, and that may be that shift in that will be occurring in June 29th, all the way through November 15th, where that shift here of Saturn in retrograde may cause you to start looking inward here in regards to, looking at things from the past, readjusting certain things, something having to do with growth here for some of you, a little bit of more reflection, kind of like trying to gauge something here in order to rebalance or recalibrate yourself. Some of you, it's looking like it's more like an internal type of work. Others of you, this may be kind of shifting your perspective, because there could be here something coming up in June that may shift and may cause you to start looking at something closely, a little bit closer than maybe you have had in the past or recent past, connected to something here with your emotions. It could be you and someone else, or it could be you and your higher self. However these messages may resonate with you, I hope these messages have been insightful. Aquarius, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you soon.